What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the vlog. I am Cody Fisher, aka Lyrical Lord, and this is episode 38 of the vlog. And yes, I am rocking my Steve Will Do It gambling shirt. Really love it. Let me set my camera up right here and I will show you the front and the back of it real well. All right, Steve Will Do It, front design, gamble and dice, you know. Turn around to the back, bigger image. Always love the bigger on the back. And it even has the full send tag. Today's vlog is not a mukbang. It is a cooking vlog. And what are we cooking? Homemade donuts. I'm so excited. I've never made homemade donuts before, or I've never made any kind of like homemade dough for any kind of bread or biscuits or anything like that. So I'm more than stoked. I am ready to see how well I can do with it or possibly mess everything up. We shall see in the process. But I'm excited, you know, I'm really ready to get more professional with my baking skills and my cooking skills. And you know, subscribe, hit that notification bell. New merch drop coming at the end of June. I'm really excited to show you a couple of brand new designs that I created myself. There's not going to be a whole lot of options available. This is basically just apparel. There's no kind of accessories or anything like that, but I think it's really cool. But while you're at it, go get Yikers Island merch, go get Lyrical Lord clothing merch, Possessive, the vlog, all of it. Go shop Lyrical Lord clothing like right now, but not like right now, like whenever I get done showing you how I'm gonna make homemade donuts. Hopefully everything will work out well. I don't have a deep fryer, so I'm basically just gonna have to like heat up some oil in a pot. Hopefully that'll turn out well. How many times can I say hopefully? So without further ado, let's get right into this vlog because I'm already hungry thinking about it. Let's go. All right, everybody, so we are about to make some homemade donuts. I'm so excited for this. This is something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time now, and we're just now getting around to it, but it's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited, y'all, okay? Yo, it's about to be crazy exciting, okay? All right, so first we need 2 eggs. What? Stamped? That's dope. All right, so we have our mixing bowl right here. All right, so let's start this off by cracking these eggs, putting them in the bowl, and getting ready to mix. All right, so we're gonna take the whisk and we're gonna mix the eggs up a little bit. You wanna start in the center of the egg. That's what breaks it up the most. So just give it a little slish. Seen no signs of eggshells, so that's good. Hashtag no drip world. All right, so next we have to add some warm milk and butter. And I have this right here, perfect measurements, you know. So the milk is 3/4 cup. Right about there. So 1 tablespoon equals 14 milliliters. So I had to look this up on Google because I'm still not that great with my measurements. 1 tablespoon, you can kind of guess, you know? So I'm gonna just break off a little bit and guesstimate. Shit. And yes, I washed my hands before this. All right, so let's warm this up in the mic. Not for too long, you know? All right, that blended together pretty well. Just the right amount of warmth, not too much. Pour that in. Splash. I already threw my whisk in the sink, so we're gonna use a fork. Next up, we have to add the yeast. And I've got 3 packets of it. I think we only need 1 pack though. I hope I don't spill my yeast everywhere. So it says 1 tablespoon, so we're going with the old-fashioned 1 tablespoon. You know what I'm saying? All right. Dude, that looks weird. Pretty much 1 packet of this is 1 tablespoon. So kind of shake it like that, let it get all over the thing, maybe a little more. Might as well finish off the packet. Pretty much it. Cool, dude. We're getting somewhere. So it says 1/8 teaspoon of salt. So, I mean, you know, not a lot. Maybe just like that right there. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Yum. I can just eat that right out the bag. All right, so we're just gonna dip it in the bag. Kind of level it out, you know. All right, and then pure vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon. Right there, it's a little over half, that's all right. Just enough for the flavor. All right, everybody, you know what time it is. Sorry, I had to do that, that was fun. You want to put it already in the mix before you turn it on, just, you know, basically so you won't have to deal with a bunch of wall cleanup, basically. Oh yeah, very nice. And we're gonna continue to add more flour through this process. Ooh, mix me up, baby. And now we're gonna open the all-purpose flour right here. Because I like to do a little bit of both. I'm saying that like I've done this before. I think it needs quite a bit more flour. We're getting somewhere, I believe. You have to use like a whole thing of flour before this will work. It's beginning to form into a dough though, just like it was supposed to. All right, now that we have our dough pretty much the way it's supposed to be, sorta, we're going to proceed to like flatten it out and hope that I can cut some cool donut shapes out of it. All right, everybody, so now that the dough has been covered up for 15 minutes, well, more like 25, that's a little short break. Now what we're going to do is lay it on a flat surface, which will be a cookie sheet with some wax paper, and we're going to make donut holes. Wax paper. And now we're going to grab the dough, give it a little quick run down one more time, you know. I think it's gonna be really good. And if there's a little flour still mixed in, not all the way, you know, fixed up, it's okay. All right, so now we're going to transfer the dough over, place it firmly like that. I'll spread it out. Because I don't have a rolling pin, so kind of like that right there. So we're probably only gonna get like 4 donuts out of this approximately. So kind of like that right there. See, that's kind of cool. And since I don't have a cookie cutter, I have the next best thing, a coffee cup and a shot glass. So if I use the coffee cup, it'll be like boom, 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 boom. So 4 donuts overall. So without further ado, you kind of got to press a little hard, but not too crazy. I added so much flour though. And I'm actually going to use the bottom of the shot glass because the top side's a little bit big. It would be like, you know, barely there. So the bottom will work just fine. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Still a little doughy. All right, and now take away the excess. You could save the dough if you want it. It's really doughy. I don't really like that. This is not working out the way I planned it to. This is a freaking mess, dude. A mess. Like ridiculous. Ugh. I just have to shape them out myself. Look how doughy that is. What did I do wrong? Like, look how droopy. So overall, not too bad, right? Let's be positive about this. They're a little wonky looking, but that's all right. Is that even a word? Wonky? All right, so the next step is to heat up the oil really, really hot and we'll stick these inside the oil, and hopefully they won't make a mess and fall apart everywhere. So, pot, oil. All right, so we're gonna use this one. And we're going to use every single bit of oil that I have, so. And I only got this tiny bottle, which as I can see is not nearly enough, so we might have a problem. I might be able to make that work. We'll probably have to fry like only one donut at a time, but that's okay. So we're gonna let this heat up right here, and once it starts to boil, I will then put one donut at a time into here, and hopefully it will fry it right up and everything will be good. You know, it seems like it's turning out okay, but we'll see, you know. Ooh. So I will see you whenever this gets to a boil. All right, everybody, so it's pretty much hot enough to probably go ahead and put the dough into it. All right. They're kind of more solid now, so I'm gonna leave all of that on there. That's really hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab it with the tongue, but be very gentle with it. Oh wow. Okay, it doesn't take long. Look at that. I literally burnt it. All right, so I burned the first one. Wow. Great, Cody. All right, cool. Well, let's try another. I mean, it literally takes just a second, Cody. Overall, 5 out of 10. Not doing too great. Wow, dude. Oh, and by the way, I changed clothes while that was doing its thing, so. All right, everybody, what's up? Good morning. As you all saw, I burnt the piss out of the donuts. See? And then, because I was over here filming so much and like paying attention to the camera, I turned around, whole entire cabin filled with heavy smoke coming from the fry oil. Every single video tutorial that I watched on YouTube, they put their donut in the fry oil, and you know, it took it like a few seconds at least to like get it like golden brown, but whenever I did mine, it was immediately burnt, so. Ugh. So right now we are going to decorate these, okay? But first I have to make my glaze for it, so let's get the materials we need for that, and let's make a cool little, just your classic glaze. I'm not gonna like do anything crazy, but then also I have sprinkles, I have strawberry icing that you like put on a cake that we're gonna use to put on a donut, powdered sugar on one. It's gonna be great, so even the burnt one I'm gonna use, so boom. But we'll take this away for now. All right, so first we need 2 cups of sugar. Then even it out, see where you're at. Almost there. So 1 teaspoon vanilla. And then 2 to 4 tablespoons of milk, or half and half, whichever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blend it together, see what we can do here. It says to whisk it, but I can probably use a spoon. Oh yeah, for sure. That's gonna be good. All right. That looks pretty good. All right, so we have the glaze, we have the sprinkles, we have the strawberry mist whipped icing, and then the powdered sugar. So without further ado, let's get started with this. I need a knife. All right, look how burnt that one is. Eesh. So I guess let's dip them in the glaze first. Soak in there real well. Just submerge it. Oh my gosh, look That one we're just gonna glaze the top. Switch it up a little bit, you know. And while they're wet, before it dries, coat it with some sprinkles. And that's the only two that we're going to glaze, so let's go ahead and get rid of this. All right, so the powdered sugar goes on the next one. Just gonna kind of tap it like such. Don't want a whole lot, but you want enough, you know. So yum, look at that. Go ahead, you know, spread all over. Make it real nice, just like icing in the cake, you know. All right, so let's clean up and let's do the big reveal. How about it? All right, everybody, the big reveal. Look at that. Oh, those look so good. One sprinkled, one powdered sugar, one just glazed, and one strawberry mist icing. I mean, look at that, dude. So without further ado, let's try one of each. Let me get this one right here. Yo. Wow. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting that at all. Let's try the powdered sugar one. That's really good. All right, let's try the sprinkles. Got the glaze, help them stick, you know. You know, just sprinkles on anything is good. You know? And it's colorful, it's cool looking. All right, and last but not least, Mr. Burnt over here. Try to find the least burnt side, I guess. Yeah, that's not bad. But that's not too bad with the icing. I don't think I could eat it by itself. That icing's my favorite though. So good. Overall, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Just because it was my first time. It's not perfect, obviously, but each single one of these were really, really good. My favorite was probably just the glazed, the very first one I tried. And then the strawberry icing, and then the powdered sugar, and then the sprinkles. So I'm gonna put these up for later. You know, I'll eat those again. I did average, you know, like I said, 7 out of 10, but, you know, there's always another time. The bakery world is kind of cool. I like it, you know. I like food vlogs. I like doing this right here. It's very interesting to me. Get ready for the June drop. I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for watching episode 38 of the vlog. And since I just had donuts, I think it's time for another cup of coffee. So I'm gonna go get more coffee. And until next time, I will see you later. Peace.